Virgo, hello. Welcome to Coffee, Sage, and Tarot. This is going to be your monthly overview for March 2025. Alrighty, we're going to take a look at you as the essence of what you're embodying for March, as well as what you should be releasing from the month, what you should be embracing for this month ahead, as well as the lesson to be learned for March. Okay, please do keep in mind that these are general readings, so take what resonates, leave what does not, and reverse any energies as you see fit. As well, please do consider hitting that like and subscribe, as that will add your energy to the collective and make sure you're showing up when I do these readings. Okay, let's get into it. Show me, Virgo, for March 2025. Show me, Virgo, for March 2025. Show me that Virgo energy, please. Last time, show me Virgo for March, please. Thank you. Alrighty. All right. Shadow energy here. We have the Nine of Swords followed by the Knight of Swords here. Feels like there's some sort of thoughts or a lot of invasive thoughts that you can't shake that seem to be just hitting you over and over and over and over and over again. And it's like as one leaves, another one comes, another one comes, another one comes, another one comes. And you really just can't shake this overthinking. All right. And this fatigue, this mental anguish here. Hopefully that energy is on its way out this month. But we will see what we can kind of determine from the cards here. The Magician showing up as you at the heart of your reading for this month, Virgo. So this idea that you have everything you need within you, right? This idea of remembering that transformation is afoot. You are, it feels like taking control here, okay? And using the resources that you have available within you already to manifest and transform in the way that you are trying to do so. The Sun as the theme of this month, so optimism, rebirth, again, you know, positive transformation coming through under the sun. This idea that the sun illuminates everything. We are the universe, we are of the universe, and remembering that, right? Remembering the power that you have within you, the power that surrounds you, ultimate positivity and optimism here. Okay. The challenge, judgment. Alrighty. So perhaps you're awakening to something, or you're becoming more engaged, and that is a challenge. You're becoming more engaged in your life. That's kind of what I'm seeing here. And so it feels like that active engagement is challenging, right? As it would be, you know, for anyone here to navigate that, right? To navigate what might feel like some pressure to some of you. Okay. Opportunity here, 8 of Pentacles. So yeah, I mean, you are showing up at the heart of your reading a little bit here. Okay. The center of your reading, this 8 of Pentacles, you're hard at work, you're focused. Okay. And that's a good energy to see. You have a goal and you're working on it, right? You're grounded in that. So that is really nice to see here. What you're being asked to let go of is that Page of Cups. That's interesting. I'm wondering what this page is holding here for you. This feels like you're being asked to release whatever is in this cup, right? I'm wondering if you're being asked to release any ideas of any heady ideas, any kind of getting lost in thought, that kind of idea. right? And being asked to embrace what you have, right? To further this magician's change and transformation. To hunker down and say, hey, I know what I've got, and I'm not looking for anything more than that. I'm ready to do my work. I'm ready to actively engage. I don't need to mentally check out, right? I'm here and I'm present. Self-care is the Queen of Wands. So again, this, she knows what she wants, right? And she gets it. This idea of being down to earth, but still doing what she wants to do, right? Going after what she wants, getting what she wants, being very determined in that. You see the sunflower that she's carrying, right? She does have that optimism. She carries that sun with her, right? And so it very much could be that self-care is, how do you carry the sun with you? How do you carry that optimism with you day after day after day after day? When sometimes it's a little too much, life gets a little too much and you want to mentally check out. How do you stay engaged and keep that sun present, right? Ace of Pentacles, the lesson here. This feels like, again, especially with this magician here, getting back to who you are, remembering what you have inside of you, right? This idea of remembering what tools you have, what you bring to the table, remembering what opportunities exist within you, okay? Let's go ahead and start with that magician here. Show me that magician for Virgo. Oh. Show me that magician for Virgo, please. Show me that magician for Virgo last time. Thank you. All right. Yeah. Okay. Magician is clarified by the Four of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Five of Swords in the shadow here, along with the Six of Wands, moving away from that Five of Swords. So this feels very accurate here. You're moving away from any sort of negative feelings and anything that's been holding you back kind of within you, any doubt that you've had. And that is also echoed in your immediate clarifiers here. With that Four of Cups and that Seven of Pentacles, you're taking stock of where you are currently. And maybe your current energy right now is that Four of Cups. You're apathetic. You're checked out, right? You're not really paying attention. You're not really engaged or otherwise showing up for your life in the way that maybe you have in past or the way that you want to, right? And so what this magician is doing is he's bringing that to light. And you're looking at yourself objectively and saying, is this really the life I want for myself? Do I want to be a leaf, kind of going with the wind, or do I want to, lead my way and forge my own path here? And so the King of Pentacles is showing up. He is the king of your sign. He is the king of earth, right? And earthly things. And it feels like you're saying there's a choice, right? There's an energetic choice that's coming and saying, oh, you don't want to be the Four of Cups. You want to be the King of Pentacles. You want to be successful. You have some sort of goal that you're trying to attain, some sort of idea that you see for yourself, right? And then this magician is here to make that happen, but you have to get up off of that little green patch there and open yourself up and be receptive to the universe and actively engage, right? And so it's this idea of releasing this shame or this guilt with this kind of apathetic stance that you've been taking and move towards your victory. And even if that victory is realizing that you need to start becoming more active, right? Let's take a look at this sun here for you, Virgo. Show me the sun for Virgo, please. Show me the sun for Virgo. Thank you. Interesting presentation here. We're going to go into your shadow first. So for the sun in the shadow, we have the High Priestess, the Eight of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, and then we have that Four of Pentacles along with Temperance here. This feels almost like you want to work to remember who you are, or work to remember who you are. Okay? And get back to some sort of aspect of you that feels left behind, right? You haven't been engaging in some aspect of your life for whatever reason, and you've checked out of that space. And now you want to get back to that. Immediate clarifiers here for the sun in terms of the theme. We have the World, Eight of Swords, Eight of Wands. You're moving away from what feels like this feels like a stagnant, a period of stagnation. Right? You've just been there. You've been trapped. You've been stuck, right? You've been stuck in this Four of Cups energy. Not going, not coming, not staying, not leaving, not engaging, not doing, not thinking, nothing. You're just there, right? And so it feels like the theme is very much a movement, an energetic pull away from this sticky feeling. And this sticky feeling of like that is permanent, right? This World next to this Eight of Swords feels like a permanent stasis. And so you're saying, no, I'm moving away from that. I want to move energetically away from this and move more into actively doing work, more grounded energy. Right? This intuitive knowing of I'm ready to do this. I'm ready for this transformation. I'm ready to exist under the sun again. Right? Let's see this Judgment here. Show me this Judgment for Virgo. Show me this Judgment for Virgo, please. Thank you. All right, so here you are. Judgment, we have Virgo, Three of Cups, Queen of Cups, Seven of Wands, Seven of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, and the Shadow here. Yeah, I mean, again, it feels like some hesitation here based on maybe some confusion, not really knowing what to do, knowing, for example, that you don't want to exist in this Four of Cups kind of stance anymore, this kind of checked out stance, but you don't really know how to engage, right? And so that Wheel of Fortune coming up here with that Tower and kind of propelling or allowing with that wheel some certain random instances this month that will help shake that loose or help that energy become more clear, right? Coming back into your immediate clarifiers of that judgment, like I said, we have you showing up, the Hermit, Three of Cups, Queen of Cups here. And again, this does feel like an awakening. So the challenge here, it feels like, is coming to terms with the sounds. It's not going to sound 100% right, but it's kind of like coming to terms with who you are, or who you want to be versus who you are right now, right? It's like, how do we find that joy again? It feels like the joy's been lost. It feels like the excitement for life has been lost. And it's like, okay, we want to find this again. And what I'm seeing here is that you have to fight for it, right? The universe is not like, what I'm getting a sense of is that with this Seven of Wands here, you're not just going to wake up one day and be excited. You're not just going to wake up one day and be invigorated. The Virgo that I'm looking at here, you have to make the choice, right? And making the choice on one kind of realm isn't enough. You have to embody that choice like this magician does, and use every single element available to you to awaken yourself to this idea that you truly want to find your joy again. You want to find your happiness, right? You want to find you again. Waken up to you. Return, for some of you, back to who you are or who you want to be, right? And that is the challenge this month. And you have to engage on all fronts, right? It's a weird thought, but it's like use all your boosters in order to kind of cycle up that energy, right? Here on that split, we have the Chariot and the Seven of Wands, right? You have to muster it up. Nobody else can do it for you. And just, moving a pinky or moving one foot is not gonna move you, and you know that. I feel like this Four of Cups, you've been existing in this kind of zone for a long period of time, at least the Virgo that I'm seeing here. And March is kind of the time, springtime, right? We're not hibernating anymore. We want to actively engage, and it could be part of that too, right? Part of the change of season. All right, show me this Eight of Pentacles here. Interesting. Okay, so the Eight of Pentacles is clarified by the Ace of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Two of Wands in the shadow, right? And then there's that Nine of Swords that we're trying to move away from, right? So very interesting here. Again, your element, that earth element showing up here. We go from the 1 to the 3 to the 5 to the 8, right? With that Queen kind of overseeing this cycling up of energy. It's interesting because with Taurus, also that earth energy, there was an element in their reading was a cycling down of energy to get to some root cause here. And it's interesting, Virgo, because it feels like the root, you know what's happening here, and you need to cycle your energy up, right? And so you're starting with this Ace, and then you introduce a little more with that 3, right? Not an overly commitment, not overly excitable, just a little bit more. And then with that 5, it's almost like you're putting yourself out there as if to say, I know the risks, right? And also with that Five of Pentacles, there comes like this shedding of self. With the 5s, there is loss, right? But with that loss, I don't see it as you losing anything. I see it as a shedding, right? Of this Four of Pentacles, this disengagement, right? By increasing or cycling your energy up. You're saying goodbye or removing this disengaged energy from you, right? And continuing that cycle up. This Eight of Pentacles overall, you're doing that work of cycling up, leveling up a little bit, a little bit, a little bit more as you go on, right? Taking these steps to move away from and muster yourself out of this Four of Cups energy. Queen of Pentacles here, nurturing, okay? This is the energy you need to oversee, to feel safe in the work that you're doing this month, right? This opportunity to kind of, I think of like, you know, a bird learning to leave the nest for the first time, right? The mother watches over, very nurturing. You like, you know, looking, observing, making sure. There is a nature element here. Perhaps for some of you, getting out into nature is important. It might help you feel more comfortable in this transition, this energetic leveling up, right? Ace of Wands here. This new fire, right? This new passion has to ignite this leveling that's going on, right? Two of Wands, the choice to do this or to overthink, right? That Nine of Swords coming in again, right? You feel very fragile, Virgo. You feel very fragile, but also very determined. In terms of this work is work that you've been trying to do for a long time or thinking about for a long time. And you're saying, now is the time I need to start. Show me this Page of Cups for Virgo, please. Show me this Page of Cups for Virgo. Thank you. Alrighty, so for the Page of Cups, we have the Six of Pentacles, Justice, the Star, and the Hanged Man. So what did I say at the outset? This page felt like a little bit of he's checking out, right? He's checking out. This checked out energy, this idea of we're putting too much emphasis on, you know, our imagination, right? And here comes the Six of Pentacles, Justice, and the Star. So the Six of Pentacles, grounded, rooted in earthly movement, right? Physically being grounded and taking part in engaging, right, in day-to-day aspects of life. That's the Six, right? Justice, engaging in society, making a choice and actively engaging. That Libra energy of, you know, being diplomatic, doing what's right, doing the just thing. All of these elements are there, but the bigger point of that is that in order to do and have these energies at play, you need to actively engage, which is a stark contrast to that Four of Cups, that disengaged living, right? This is you are actively engaging. With this Star here, even her in her solitude, she is actively engaging. She is doing a thing, right? She is remembering what her focus is. She is remembering what she has to offer and what the universe has to offer her, right? So again, this idea of balance, right? You have to give to get, but in order to give, you need to engage. In order to get, you need to be receptive, not closed off, right? And so it's these ideas that we are no longer maybe expecting things to be handed to us, right? Expecting to wake up and just, you know, this idea of waking up and just feeling all right. You have to do the work. You have to engage, right? And this is, again, this idea of, yes, you might feel very vulnerable right now, Virgo, but you need to engage in order to put this way of living to rest, because that's what you want, right? Show me this Four of Pentacles here. Show me this Four of Pentacles for Virgo, please. Show me this Four of Pentacles, please. Thank you. All right, so the Four of Pentacles is clarified by the Two of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, and the Chariot here with the Hierophant and Strength and Ace of Swords. So these are all very strong energies in different ways, right? Brute strength, strength of purpose, right? Strength of diligence, right? Inner strength. Ace of Swords here, new truth, new perspective. All of these engage in different ways, but the point is that they all engage, right? Here, Four of Pentacles, we have, it wants to keep falling. Four of Pentacles, we have that clarified, like I said, by the Two of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, the Two of Cups here. It's this idea of what do you have within you, right? Embrace what gifts you have within you. And it's interesting, right? So he's still, you know, kind of closed off or hunkering down around that pentacle that covers his heart chakra, right? There's still some sort of crouched energy here, right? But he is a little bit more open than that Four of Cups, right? He is a little bit more receptive, right? He's a little bit more grounded, right? And here it's this idea of base choice. Base choice. Engaging. This or that. This way or that way. Are we going to meet in the middle, or are we going to not meet at all? Right? And it's this idea that you can come to the table even just, if you can come even just an inch, you are still coming and engaging in a way that is important. Because what matters is that you're engaging, period. As opposed to the lack of engagement you've had for such a long period of time. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing here. It's like, first of all, this idea of engaging and this idea that you can't expect to go from 0 to 100 right away, right? There's some sort of sheer determination that needs to take place, but whether or not you're engaging from pure, like, sheer determination, you're engaging from sheer diligence, or you're engaging from sheer inner strength, you're still engaging. And engagement looks different on all different people. And it looks different in each instance, right? But engagement is engagement. And I think that's the point that, you know, the spread and the universe is trying to get you to see, is that engagement can look different, but as long as you're engaging, you're on the right track. Okay, let's take a look at this Queen of Wands. Show me this Queen of Wands, please, for Virgo. Show me this Queen of Wands for Virgo, please. Thank you. All right, so we have here Queen of Wands is clarified by the Wheel of Fortune, the Seven of Cups, the Ten of Cups here. And then in the shadow, we have the Four of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, and the Eight of Pentacles, right? So again, this idea of continuing the cycling up, right? of the energy, self-care, engaging, remembering what you have, remembering that you can get excited about what you have or have a renewed passion about it, and engage and actively take part in the work that you're trying to do, right? The Queen of Wands, she's charismatic. She gets things done. There's an earth element. There's an optimism to her. Whatever she sets out to achieve, she achieves, right? That's optimism. That's confidence, right? And so this idea of self-care coming through here, it's remembering that. When we feel like we want to give up, or we feel like we should just have things given to us, or we feel like it's not worth the work that we're putting into it, remember the why. Remember what you want, right? Remember the life you see for yourself. And this wheel is trying to break that kind of disengagement, or that lack of engagement, right? And show you all of the different possibilities that you can have, but you need to engage with one of them, right? And you can pick and choose and, figure out, okay, well, play around. I like this, but I don't like this. Or I want to give this a try. Ooh, that didn't really sit with me. That didn't really work. Just because one doesn't work doesn't mean another one won't. Show me that Ace of Pentacles, please. Show me that Ace of Pentacles. Show me that Ace of Pentacles for Virgo, please. Thank you. Ace of Pentacles here. We have the Empress, the Knight of Swords, the Four of Swords here, with the Three of Swords and the Lovers in the shadow. The lesson. You were hurt, yeah? You were hurt. Betrayed, maybe. Your ideal, you were hurt to your core, is what I'm getting. The Empress, the Knight of Swords, the Four of Swords. It's interesting because what I'm hearing in my mind is if you could just remember. If you could just remember. I wonder if this Four of Swords, this rest, right? This peace of mind is trying to take the place of that Four of Cups. Or I wonder if this is another version of apathy. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, the Empress here, it's like you're being gentle with yourself, right? And you're being gentle with like combating this Knight of Swords, right? Because he can rush through and he can be abrasive and aggressive and, I'm going to say what I'm going to say and that's what it's going to be, right? I don't know, it just feels like the lesson here for sure is to remember who you are. Yes, you were hurt. Maybe you feel like you're letting yourself down. But don't trade one apathetic stance for another. Don't trade one disengaged stance for a withdrawn one. Right, because all this work is really trying to combat that, right? You're really trying to combat that. You know what you want, so don't let this kind of checked out energy win. You know? Show me one card for Virgo, please. Show me one card. Oh, eBay. Show me one card for Virgo, please. Show me one card. That's funny. Show me one card for Virgo. I don't feel like that's it. Show me, come on. Show me one card for Virgo for March, please. Share light, 20. Share your trials as well as your triumphs. Your stories benefit you in the telling and others in the hearing, spreading the light of transformation. We all love stories, especially those of people overcoming challenges and insurmountable odds. The hero's journey, as Joseph Campbell called it. In such a journey, there are typically three main parts: an adventure away from home, a crisis that ends in victory, and an enlightened return with lessons learned. All of us can face various challenges in life, and how we respond becomes our story, our own hero's journey. This card may appear when it's time for you to share your story and your wisdom with others. Being on a hero's journey is the story of how you become the champion in your own life. Sometimes we do not see the entirety of our own journey and our accomplishments until we're telling the tale. Realize how much you've learned and grown through your experiences up till this point, and how these experiences may benefit others who are going through similar situations. Like a good guide helping the next hero, we can pass the torch by sharing the tools and skills we learned and used to overcome our struggles. So share, speak, write. Spread the light of transformation in every day and every way. All right, Virgo, that's what I have for you here. I feel like the awakening is gentle, or the engagement is gentle, right? And it's a process, but a good one, a worthy one, you know? Thank you for taking the time to listen to your March overview. I really hope this helped you clarify a couple of things. And please let me know in the comments, okay? I would really love to hear from you. And I really hope you have a very good March, okay? And a good journey into springtime. All right, Virgo, thank you so much for checking in. I really appreciate it. And we'll see you next time. You take care.